Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about some upcoming changes to the NCL Joy right after this. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about some upcoming changes to the NCL Joy. We are going to be on Joy in 2 weeks. So it was very interesting when I saw this pop up on my feed yesterday. I actually saw Captain Corey from over there on Midships talking about it yesterday in his fancy studio with all fancy different camera angles. So we love the Midships channel over here. So I saw him talking about it, and we are going on the Joy in a few weeks. So it was very timely. So I thought I would chit chat about it a little bit. So let's get into what is going on over there on the NCL Joy. So in January of 2024, the NCL Joy is going to be doing a 3-week dry dock right in the beginning of the year. Right now, the Joy is up here in the New York area. We are leaving on the Joy out of Manhattan on August the 6th, and we're going to Bermuda for 3 days and coming back. But anywho, the NCL Joy is going to go into a 3-week dry dock. It's going to be back in service on February the 13th for an 11-day transatlantic from Southampton to Miami, where it's going to be doing Caribbean and then finally come back up for Bermuda next year, which is really cool. So I'm going to consider going back on it next year to check things out. So let's talk about what's going on. One, they're getting rid of the Galaxy Pavilion. This is very interesting to me. The Galaxy Pavilion is like a VR arcade. I don't want to say that I hate the Galaxy Pavilion. I've been in there on Prima. I know the Joy was the original ship that they put this on after they changed it from being an Asian ship over back to America when that didn't kind of pan out. So the Galaxy Pavilion's interesting to me, right? I love kind of like what Virgin does, where Virgin's got like an adult arcade where you could play like old school video games. I think that's cool. A lot of the cruise lines like Royal and NCL and all those have like consoles in the like teen lounge. Royal Caribbean's got them in the Seaplex area on Quantum class ships. They have just, Xboxes and stuff out. So I think it's interesting that NCL tried to go this adult kind of, or more of like a VR route with their arcade. They did it on Prima, and I'm guessing it's on Viva. I want to confirm that before I say that. I should have looked that up first. I didn't love that area on Prima. It's really cool. It just seems like a waste of space a little bit because it's so big. And everything was kind of like additional cost. It was like $10 per ride, or you could get like a pass for the week, which seemed expensive. So interesting that they're removing the Galaxy Pavilion on the NCL Joy, and they're replacing that with a brand new thermal suite. So one of the things that, if you've watched our channel, we do the thermal suite pass on NCL. It's one of the things that we love. It gives you a little quiet area to go to when everything else is crowded. There's an indoor pool. Joy doesn't really have that. So what they're doing is they're removing the Galaxy Pavilion and they're building the largest thermal suite in any of the NCL Breakaway Plus class ships. So it's going to have like this real beautiful entryway with, your standard amenities that are in the thermal suite, which is the heated therapy pool, some hot tubs, the heated loungers, you get the snow room, the dry sauna, the wet sauna, the salt room, the whole 9 yards in that thermal suite, which I love, will all be coming to NCL Joy at the cost of that Galaxy Pavilion. I think that's fine. I don't see a real issue with that. I do enjoy an arcade on a cruise ship, so I hope that there is some type of an arcade or something like that, but that is going away. Also, they're going to be putting in 24 new balcony cabins. This is also a weird one for me. I love, on NCL Bliss, I love the observation lounge. It's literally probably my favorite venue in any cruise ship that I've ever been on. It is spectacular. I haven't been on Joy yet in their observation lounge, which was retrofitted. So I don't think it's as big or as grand as the one on Bliss. I'll let you know in 2 weeks. But they're taking up some of the space from the upper level of the observation lounge, and they're going to add 24 new balcony cabins. It's interesting to me that they're doing that, considering that they gave up revenue with cabins to put that in there. Now they're adding cabins back for another, 50 or 60 people. I guess that's a lot of money every week in the grand scheme of things. So I get it. They're also going to be adding 40 new spa balcony cabins that are going to have direct access to that thermal suite, the spa area, etc. They're upgrading the owner suites on the Joy to be 3-bedroom, 2.5 bath, which is amazing. Obviously, I don't know. I'll never stay there. And then the Vibe Beach Club, they're expanded. So this is one thing I think is really weird. They're getting rid of the laser tag area. I think laser tag is cool. I talked about it in the other video. However, I don't think it's super popular. And, Royal does it in the ice skating rink on theirs. They have the blow up one, which I think is a cool idea. NCL doesn't have an ice skating rink, but they could probably do laser tag somewhere else. They're expanding Vibe Beach Club, which I totally don't. I don't get Vibe Beach Club. I get that it's it's an adults only upgraded pool deck area that has hot tubs and a bar and nice seats, cushy seats. I don't think it's worth the amount of money. You could do a day pass or a week pass. It's like almost $200 for the week. I don't think it's worth that at all. If it was like $50 or $70, like $10 a day, I would consider that. I'm not really like a lay out in the sun person, but I could see where the value would be to have like an adults only area. They don't have a solarium like Royal. However, I usually do the thermal suite, so that gives me that adults only area. They don't have that yet, but it's coming. So I think these are all really cool changes. It's interesting to me that they're making these sweeping changes on Joy. I'm interested to see how it goes. I've been watching a lot of videos, obviously, since we're going on Joy. I've been watching a lot of videos about it. And it's weird. Like I keep seeing, like I love Escape and I love Bliss. They're both Breakaway Plus class ships. Everything I've seen on Joy has been negative. So for some reason, the Joy gets destroyed all over social media. I was watching a Griff and Alyssa video a few weeks ago, and they were saying that, it's like one of the worst rated NCL ships. They didn't have the best experience on it. It didn't look like it was awful, but they didn't have a great experience on it. I don't love Embarkation with NCL, so I'm not going to talk about anything from that perspective because I think I love NCL. I love specialty dining on NCL. I love a bunch of things about it. Embarkation is one of my least favorite things on NCL, particularly out of New York. But I digress. So we're going to go on. We're going to check out all these changes and see what's going on the ship. And then I'm going to try to sail again next year so that I have a really good perspective of what they did and if it made a really big difference. Thank you so much for watching. We really appreciate it. We would love for you to subscribe to the channel. We're trying to hit 4,000 people this month. Tell a few friends to subscribe. Find some people and bring them along on this journey. We really appreciate it. Thanks so much. We'll see everybody tomorrow. Bye-bye.